Ilatorious, Victorialus.
Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter, and welcome to, well, Rome Total War. Almost said World of Tanks there. In this episode, it is episode 15 now, can you believe it, of our Roman Let's Play. In the last episode, we, if I can just figure out, there we go. Right. In the last episode, we secured Carthage and defeated Carthaginians at their own game, gaining a variety of supplies and resources, all of which are awesome. We have also started to push our way into the Gallic towns near the place known as Massila. This will be intriguing. Once again, the Gallic tribes attempt to take Middlonium, however a half-strength army is at the base, so there is no fear of death. We made an alliance with the Dacians. How? No one knows. But anyhow, to the battle at hand. An army sneaking into the battlefield is currently being attacked by an army of the Gauls. What a surprise! And the only infantry choice they have is warband with some swordsmen. So, here we go, into the fray. Roma Victor! Maybe I've got to add some like ding 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 things to it. Whatever. There.
The Gauls fool themselves and think they are our equals or better. I think they had the stench of death about.
Mildly morale-raising man.
We stand on the defensive today. Let them wear themselves out against our battle line.
All that said, we are the stronger. All that said,
We
we are
are
the
even
stronger.
matched in numbers.
All that said, we are stronger.
But
All
that
that
does
said,
not
we...
tell the whole story.
Please say we're stronger. Please say we're stronger.
Yet, for all that, we are the strongest
Yes!
We are the greater warriors. The woods nearby may give us the chance to...
What woods? I can't see what you're talking about. You're speaking madness. Right, okay, because unfortunately, them bastards are attempting to assault us. I want to force them out into the open. So, it's Triarii as well. So, this is the Roman army that will crush the enemy forces at Massila and also push further into Gallic land. This is the army. Well, maybe not entirely the army, but the army indeed that will make a difference in the war. I know technically I'm really close to that side, but I don't like fighting intrigues. And if I went down south, undoubtedly you can see that this thing actually goes downhill, therefore by giving the Gauls an advantage. So we must go over here to have at least a level playing field and the ability to fight in without having to worry about trees. However, there is a better deployment zone. So you. We're going to have to very poorly deploy them. So the archers here. Why is one of them at ridiculous formation? And some of them aren't. Right. Is the general the only one left? Yes. Right, okay, so Triarii set up a defensive perimeter along this line and get ready. Cool. Right. So this army is mainly my army here mainly consists of Principe, and as such we will only require... Is there a hill here? No. There is a slight hill advantage. I mean, if I can, I'll twist it round so that way I can meet up with them along this particular line. Right, Triarii along this perimeter line will move over here. Triarii, there'll be one Triarii unit to the back. Spare Triarii along with gladiators will set up along this perimeter. Archers will move here to engage. Cavalry, I don't think there is any high-ranking generals worthy of note. They're a lot closer than I thought they were. Okay, so what am I engaging apart from a fuck ton of Gauls? Are they running or are they just marching? Because we won't have enough time otherwise. Right, new plan. Restructure and reform. So that way our... yeah, roughly that. Right, Triarii, form up on this flank. Triarii to the right. Form up on this flank. Triarii and base team go there. Archers reform alongside that perimeter. Cool. I wonder what Triarii means in Latin. I mean, obviously it means spearman, but I wonder if it means anything else, like lightning storm or really nasty pointy weapon which kills cavalry very effectively, or something simple like that. Anyway, so what is the current situation in Rome at the moment? Well, currently we're kind of now starting to scrabble for cash, no thanks to the Gauls, and by a miracle this laddie came along and made life a hell of a lot easier. He's 24 years old. I can't remember his name. I will find his name out for you at the end of this battle. But this man is the man of the hour. He is he is my Romano savior, and he is the one and true thing which I actually adore. She's basically he's so convincing. He's almost a woman. Now he's basically a Romano general, and I was running really low of Romano generals, like seriously low. I had but only 3 guys left, and to be honest, I'm kind of a traditionalist. I prefer to have an army with a general, because then that way, if I am victorious, it means that I have the ability to... Okay, so he's just reforming his cowardly line into the forest, but he has to attack me, so why doesn't he? Well, I've got a lot of cavalry to take... anti-cavalry means, so his cavalry are no longer a threat, although there are tons of them. The enemy are moving into position. I am in position. I am all waiting for them to come along my line. I've got a Triarii just in case they decide to overwhelm my right-hand flank. And in fact, I might send my Triarii to the right. Actually, no, hold up. I've got Triarii at the waiting. My archers are in position and are currently waiting for the order. The enemy are I think they've got good weapons, but no experience. Or they have a good amount of experience, but no weapons. There is the disadvantage that my Romano people have, is that they have no experience. As you can tell, half of them don't even know which way the battle is going. You know, I swear to God, if there's one person looking behind... No. They're all just standing around waiting for the battle to begin. They're not really sure who's who, so... They're probably just having a meet and greet session. It's like, hi, I'm Divinitus. Oh, hey, hi, Divinitus. I joined the Roman army when I was about 6 years old. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. They're coming for it. They're not giving... They're on to the speeds now. Come on, come on. That's really cool. I'm taking a picture of that. Right, the battle is inbound, and already we're seeing people breaking. It is absolutely fantastic. Archers focus on their cavalry, and already the enemy are breaking. Equites set up along the flanking perimeter. We're being forced back a bit. We're suffering casualties.
Flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
Oh, cavalry, get him. Don't mind me. That's a lot of army dudes to get away. Get him. This is a very quick battle. I fear we may end up bumping into these guys again. Like, they're broken. Catch as many of them fuckers as possible. I really want to catch these guys. So the more we can massacre, the better. You guys focus on knocking them out. Elite infantry. Archers. Feuer season. Can you catch catch as many of their infantry as possible. The big disadvantage, of course, is the fact that there are tons of oh, they're coming back as well. Are they actually reforming and not dying? Right, okay, then fall back. Yeah, they're withdrawing. Right, you guys, reform. Except you, don't reform. You guys, reform. This is one of those moments where the battle is actually kind of confusing for once. What is going on with the bad guys, I ask? Oh shit. Reform behind that line. Oh, they're actually pulling back now again. Oh, they're just withdrawing. They're just withdrawing. I will say this, the one most frustrating thing about this mod is that we'll fight a lot of bad guys and we'll end up like doing relatively well. You guys fall ranks to the left, let the guys go through. We're not probably going to get as many out, are we? We've hampered them, I guess, but it's nothing as what I wanted. But no, and one of the biggest complaints I would say I'd have about this mod is the fact that whenever the battle is being fought, they just give up and run away. I mean, don't get me wrong, the AI is clever for doing that, and no doubt it's one of those things that makes the gameplay a lot more, I would say, interesting. But the only disappointing aspect is the fact that when you're trying to knock out an enemy army, or by breaking the nation, it feels like there isn't anything gained, you know? They attack, they withdraw, they attack, they withdraw, they attack, they withdraw, they attack, withdraw, and it's just like there's no kind of, I don't know, really dull, boring tactics, you know? It's the same thing all over again. So, what I'm going to do is wait until they're gone. As in, go, not just sit around waiting for your ass to get handed to. Because they're actually capable of doing some decent damage, but it's just, for some reason, they just don't want to engage. And it's like, if this was Carthage or some other unknown army, then I totally get why they would do this. But because when you see things like that, it's stupid in my opinion. I just don't like it. I'd rather have them fight, you know. Fight honorably or die like a coward, you know, just either way. Both of which, oh wow, didn't know that you guys were chasing them. Kudos to your efforts, my friends. Try and catch them. Right, wait until the last unit evacuates and all that, and then we'll call it quits. Where are they? Cool.
The gods be praised! Rome demands victory from her generals, and this day is clear.
I would say it was an alright victory. I wouldn't call this a proper victory though, because there is still an army of crap ton of Gauls, which, that said, they're shit quality anyhow. And the Gauls get fucked. I'm at war with them. No, go to hell. I'm not going to just give back the territory that I bloody took by right from your pathetic nation.
Imperator.
We're in position now, though, eh? Moving.
Out of move, sir.
I'm going to move my spy into position so I can see what's going on. Okay, the House of Scipii are no longer fighting the Greeks. The Gauls are once again summoning a massive army to try and knock me out. We are profitable by about 500 gold. And the people in Carthage aren't too pleased about me being there, though that said, I am probably needy. I'm probably in need for a retrain anyhow. Cool, we're retraining our forces there. Ooh, I get to have proper units, like ballistas and all that. That's pretty nice. So the Greeks the Scipii are finally being put into a position where they actually can start helping out in battles, which is kind of cool. And so are the Brutii. Now, this is a very enlightening thing because now...
Your Honor.
Oh, cool. That's nice. I don't mind. I don't care. I prefer it. Okay,
Who
how many
shall
turns?
die this day?
I'm going to send my assassin
He's
to
a
try
dead
and... well, one less would be alright. Right, let's save. I always have a habit of saving because, well, I grew accustomed to my assassins dying in Medieval 2. I don't know why they were shit, but they were shit. And assassin misses target. Right, 6 turns till they attack, which is very good. I'm going to go this way to spy on my... I'm going to do something. I'm going to go to the Germans, actually, and form a military alliance with them, because I love the Germans. They are the best barbaric race. I am very much looking forward to playing them. Anyway, so back to the status quo. This man is now married to one of the girls, one of my families. So if we look at my family now, family tree, there we go. So now... Oh my god! Okay. I guess this game doesn't show too much in the way of morals, but what can you do? Ugh, toy boy. So we got an underage girl having it with this guy. I don't really want to know that, but still. And we've got a toy boy with this woman. Okay, okay. I can see how Roman times were disgusting, but right. Okay, forgiving. Okay, let's not go back there. Anyway, large town Olbia. Very high tax rate. Retrain. Don't really want to waste money on something that might not be of use to me. How is Carlisle doing? Oh, it's doing very well, actually. I'll make it have money. Cool. We've got a unit of slingers anyway. Illyria is doing quite well, though I wish I could get a proper governor and all that. I wish that, you know, there was a mod I played once which allowed me to recruit. I think it was Romar Surrectum. And it allowed you to, okay, how do they are? No, they're not bad. Practice range. It does the job. Okay. Oh, this is good, yeah, because we can then start giving... I'm not going to build an arena, but I am going to build a... I want people to be a bit more... I don't know. I'll build that then. Ooh, great for army barracks. It's going to be I think we're entering into that stage now where construction and stuff now becomes a bit more important now that we have to face off against armies. But down south, here we go. Let's try and... They're retraining, and I need a spy. So let's get a spy going. Where's my diplomat? I swear I had a diplomat around it. There he is. Right, I'm going to go send him over to the Carthaginian towns. There is a Carthage army with but a general. And a new cool thing. Right, okay, cool. So, next turn, I will be within range to attack. Whether or not the Carthaginians attack me before whether or not they're going to be involved in this battle, I don't know. But for some reason, they're still there. We may have a Gallic army trying to move into position to take over my turf. I'm just going to put my other dude there. So that way we've got things to do. Okay, because once we've taken over Massila, I'm going to recruit maybe a couple of mercenaries or someone to go govern or watch Massila. I'm probably going to wait until they've made their move, either by them going and then being disposed of or whatever. So I'm a reach. That actually kind of looks a bit like a HQ for the Gauls, if I'm not mistaken.
On my way.
And there's Alasia. Right, now things are starting to get interesting. We've got garrisons now which are starting to pick up. Intriguing. Though that said, we need to make a push up north. So once this army is defeated, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to send up someone, maybe this guy, with whatever I can spare. Oh, are they building a unit, or are they just retraining? Oh no, they're actually building. I don't need that. I'll send him up and on the way I'll get him to recruit a couple of shitty mercenaries. And then once that's gone, we'll be able to send this guy up to take over Avencicum and retake it again. And then we'll make a move towards pushing out along a two-front progress. Meanwhile, taking out the Carthaginians. That said, though, if the Scipii can get on their act and kick ass even more, then they can deny the Carthaginians extra funding. So we are getting somewhere, slowly. It's taken us about 15 episodes to get started, but let's face it, this is Europe, and it's a mod, and it's a massive map. So understandably, some nations may have a better advantage than others. And in infantry quality-wise, no one can beat Roma. Yeah, take a big fat guess as to what nation I'm going to be playing when I finally get Rome. Anyway, let's end the turn. So, Carthagina, Parthia, Germania. I'm liking the fact that the Gauls are forming up into small... What was it? Oh, blockade the port. Sorry. We are profitable once again. The town grows, and Segesta now is big enough for a proconsul's palace. Oh joy. Right, well in 2 turns I'll be able to buy that. Actually, that said, if we get it now, then solve problems. Right. Faction announcements, and see what they're doing. So, anyway, so command on ambushing, librarian, influence, and management. Okay. So that's handy. Camp report at Carthage. We've got a spy, and we've retrained a bunch of people. Moorish archers. Where is that? Is that? Ah, yes, that's down in Carthage. And the diplomatic information. The Scipii are once again at war with Gaul, and the following factions have declared a ceasefire. They do confuse me. I do be honest with you. All right. Anyway, oh, hang on, I hear family calling. I will make a quick pause and I will return to you forthwith. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, on to what the plan is. So, there is a Gallic army attempting to move into position and attack my men. And the Gallic army is still there. However, they are too late. Dum-ba-dum. Now, we are completely surrounded. Shit. Oh shit, I maybe should have put it there. Uh-oh. Actually, that said, there are lots of areas. So they are walking along the road, so... Okay, fair enough. So, we are now laying siege to Massilia. And there are a lot of Carthaginian ships at the moment. 1, 2, sorry, what? That's another, that's 8. And 9. 9 Carthaginian ships. That's quite a bit. Yeah, that's quite a lot of baddie Carthaginian ships. Right, there's a famous battle. Oh, this is actually quite interesting. I actually never seen this before. Site of famous battle at 231 BC. That was like about 5 years ago. Carthagina fought the Numidians and won. There we go. There's their second settlement. And this one has a lot more guards in it than usual. So it will be defended. Plus also we've got bad guys here. And there's an agent, which makes life a lot better. Right. My general, I will put back... I will move my general and my spy here. And... watchtower. Right, there is a Numidian... Go hide him back there. Right. So, there is now a Numidian person. There's a diplomat. Might as well get an alliance. Actually, that's the no. I will offer him... Oh. No. Map information for their map information. Also, I offer an alliance. Yes. Brilliant. Awesome. Ceasefire in effect. Ceasefire in effect. What? The House of Julii and Numidia. What's this? Hey! Cool. So that basically means now Numidia is no longer my foe, which is quite nice. And we also have a good... Oh. Ah! this is interesting. I am intrigued. Because this is very good. This is very good news. I'm actually quite happy about this, because now we've got the Numidians who are controlling pretty much all of North Africa. We've got settlements all over the place. I am very intrigued. And this is a very good thing, because now we've got an ally. The ally will move in towards Zama, and I can actually start focusing down south towards knocking out the remaining lands of Carthage. This is intriguing. And of course next turn we're probably going to be assaulted by multiple foes on every front. However, let us pray that that works out. So, 5 more turns before that. I'm going to try and assassinate another person. I am going to try and go for this guy. And he misses his target. Why am I not surprised? I'm going to send